Well, seems like it's a weird day for us.
Unfortunately, our streak of bad luck continues.
I don't know if this is a rookie mistake or just pure misfortune on our end.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new video with Maro Exploring. We are exploring a new country and that is Dominican Republic. We are here in the month of April exploring the best this beautiful country has to offer, and we are starting in the north part of the island.
Specifically Puerto Plata. So this video we are gonna tell you the best things to do in Puerto Plata and around. Also, this beautiful property that you see behind us, we are staying at the Casa Colonial Beach and Spa Boutique Hotel, and it's overlooking this amazing beach view. Our feet are in the sand right now, and you would be amazed if I tell you that we are staying here for 2 nights for free. So stay tuned towards the end of the video to know how we are doing that. But let's get this video started for now. Alright, let's go explore the Dominican Republic.
During the check-in process, American Airlines also checked passports for the valid visa that will allow us to enter Dominican Republic. We had a valid US visa. We only needed that in order to make the travel happen. We were told about the travel requirements in terms of filling out an ticket for each passenger. In that, you need to mention your passport details and your date of arrival and departure from Dominican Republic. That will generate a QR code that you need in order to enter the country. As soon as we landed in Dominican Republic, we noticed a booth with the priority pass sign on it. So we went and inquired and got to know about a lounge that was available to access right at the arrival before you go through immigration. We thought that all we could do was access the lounge, but to our surprise, an attendant was assigned to us who took us to the lounge, got us seated, while we handed him our baggage tag and he went and grabbed our baggage from the baggage claim. We were at the lounge for just a few minutes. While we were there, we grabbed some water, some beverages, some snacks to go, and then the attendant returned with our bags, so we were good to go. We went through the immigration, it was a breeze. All we had to do was present our passport and put in our fingerprints for biometric, and then we went to Hertz to pick up our car. And now we are on the road.
Just within a couple of minutes of being on the road, it has been nerve-wracking to say the least. Cars are cutting lanes like there's nobody in front of them. You cannot really keep one car distance in between. Somebody's gonna fill it up. And even locals, pedestrians are crossing. There are bike riders using the service lane. So pretty crazy. Good thing we're from India, so we've experienced this growing up. So kind of normal to us. It's gonna take a while to get fully accustomed to it for the next 8 days of our trip.
And we were right at our first hotel here in Dominican Republic.
You like it?
Love it. Now it's time to give you a tour of our room, which got upgraded to the tropical suite with the ocean view. Come on in. Right as you enter, you have the space to stow in your luggage. On the left, you have your bathroom in which you have your soaking tub, a shower, and a vanity for two. The romantic feature about the bathroom is a soaking tub that faces the bed, and there is no window or glass over there. Pretty cool. Now let's go to the main space. Here you have this beautiful bed. It looks super comfy. And right in front of the bed, you have what looks like a closet, but it's actually the cabinet with the TV and the mini bar and some more storage space. Moving on to the living space, we have the super cozy sofa, a welcome platter of tropical fruits to match the vibe, and also a work desk. The room is pretty spacious and cozy, but the best part is the ocean view that's right through these curtains. Whoop! The sound of the ocean makes me want to go and jump in. So let's do that. But before that, let's go to the pool. That's right there.
We just jumped into the pool and spent an entire hour looking at the sea in front of us. Perfect timing because it's sunset. So we had to come down to the beach to get a splash in there. Right?
Let's go.
Let's do that.
After freshing up, we are on our way for dinner. We will be dining at a restaurant called Lucia. Let's go check it out.
So we just got done with the dinner and decided to come back to the beach area and chill for a while. Let me tell you how the dinner was. We ordered a couple of drinks and those were good. Mango tango for chai and the Dominican mussel mule for myself. For salad, we got a falafel salad, which was nice. The falafel were different than the usual falafels, but nice. And we ordered mushroom masala, and it had like Indian garam masala in it. So we were surprised to see that on the menu, so we went for it. Pretty nice. We didn't get the dessert because we were very full, and honestly, just feels good lying down over here and enjoying the breeze. Oh, can do this all day, all night.
Also, keep in mind that high-end places like these will charge you 18% government taxes and 10% service tax on your bill. So you will end up paying about 28% more than what's listed on the bill. So keep that in mind.
Good morning from day 2 in Puerto Plata. We are loving our stay over here. If we've not said that enough on day 1, I'm gonna repeat that. We absolutely are in awe of the amazing amenities at Casa Colonial. We kicked off the day with the included breakfast that we have with our reservation, and we had an option of continental breakfast, super continental, Dominican breakfast or American breakfast, and we chose the Dominican. Because why not do that while we are in the Dominican Republic? So the breakfast was really good. There were halloumi, cheeses, an assortment of croissants and different kinds of bread. We got an omelette and the coffee was on point as well. Just amazed by the flavors and the luxury that we are experiencing out here. Plan for today is to do something adventurous. So now that we are full with that breakfast, we are gonna get changed and head out for the next adventure.
Made it to the 27 waterfalls of Damajagua. Let's go.
I think it's Damajagua because J is... No, in Espanol they don't say J. That's why. Still learning. I don't know if this is a rookie mistake or just pure misfortune on our end. The waterfalls are closed today just because of the river conditions. The flow is very heavy. The guy at the front desk actually showed us a couple of videos and it definitely seemed unsafe. So kudos to the staff to making sure that they're giving us a safe experience. But we just drove an hour from our hotel. We don't usually look out for these kind of things because we just assumed that it's open, but maybe that's a reminder that we should call the business if you're trying to go to some place. So the morning of tomorrow we'll try, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna fit our itinerary. So we'll see. But there's nothing to do out here. So let's see what we can do for the rest of the day.
We also had the option of getting on the ATV today, but again, unfortunately, it had a shorter ride compared to the longer ride that they do on usual days. Maybe next trip.
Well, seems like it's a weird day for us. There's a long wait at our next stop, which is the cable car up to a national park, which is located right behind, as you can see. So what we're gonna do is, instead of waiting in the line, to get on the cable car, which is about 1 or 2 hours long, you're just gonna drive up there because that is totally free. So why not do that and save all that time?
So that was a pretty wholesome meal at the Fresh Cafe. We had one hippie bowl, which was delicious, and also a veggie burger, and the bread was super soft. It did take almost 45 minutes for us to get our meal, but I'm glad it was worth it.
So the plan was to drive our car up because there was a long wait at the Telefonica, which is the cable car that gets you up here at the Isabel de Torres National Park. However, we just took a chance and stopped by at the ticket office and peeped in and checked that the line was hardly 20 minutes. So we just took the cable car and the views were really incredible. We could see the entire city of Puerto Plata along with the beaches. But as we kept coming up, there was a big cloud and we are just engulfed in the cloud up here at the national park. But it's really pleasant and not that chilly, so definitely very comfortable than what was down there. What you see behind me is the popular Christ statue. That is supposed to be really stunning, but because of the clouds we cannot really see anything. But we'll try to get closer and see how that looks. What a view! Just kidding. No view today. Please try again later. And just like that, we are back at the base. I think overall this was a good experience. I wished for more clear views because all the way up there there's 360-degree views and they would have been really amazing as we are getting closer to the sunset. But nevertheless, if you are trying for it, what I read online was that if you come in the morning, you might get much more open views and less chances of cloud cover. But that also means that you might have more visitors because a lot of cruises dock in the morning. So there's a trade-off over there. Just make it work as per your itinerary, and I think for $10, this being the only cable car in the Caribbean is definitely a unique experience to do here in the Dom.
So one important thing to carry while you're traveling to any Caribbean island like the Dominican Republic is to carry a mosquito repellent spray so that you are safe, especially during the evening time.
So we are back in Puerto Plata to get to the famous Umbrella Street. So there's no parking right at the street, so you need to drive one block out. Smart tip that I can give you is park at the drugstore parking. Just buy a candy or anything you need from the drugstore. So you can check out the Umbrella Street as well as the Pink Street, which will be our stop number 2. So let's check both of those out.
So it turns out that paying in Dominican pesos is much cheaper than paying in USD. Over here, while we grabbed this hot chocolate, it only costed us 150 pesos. So the current market rate of 3 USD is 165 pesos. So by paying in pesos, we saved 15 pesos on this one. So highly recommend carrying some cash and getting some change at these stores. For dinner, we came to Cafe Restaurant, Kaffe. This place looked pretty cute, so we decided to come here for dinner. And they have some great Italian options. We gave the mushroom bruschetta a try. It was delicious. And we went for the arrabbiata pasta, which comes with Italian sausage. And we requested them to make it with veggies instead of the meat, and they did that. And it's super delicious.
Good morning from day 3, which is the last day at this Casa Colonial Hotel. We are checking out in a bit, but before that, let's get some breakfast. When we woke up this morning, it was raining cats and dogs. That's something you have to be prepared for when you are in the Caribbean, that you could just not be going out and doing what you've planned. We were going to be going for snorkeling because we are right at the beach and there are some reefs around, but none of that is happening because it was raining, and now it's too late, so we're just gonna eat our breakfast and check out.
But before we leave, let me share how you can stay here for free too. It's simple. Casa Colonial is part of the small luxury hotels of the world and is bookable with Hilton honor points. Right now, you can snag a night here for as low as 60,000 points. Check the description for the best ways to collect them.
After checking out, we started driving east and came here to the kite beach. Our plan was to check out people doing kite surfing at this beautiful beach and try to get a discovery lesson for ourselves as well. And we even stopped at one kite school. Unfortunately, our streak of bad luck continues because of the bad weather. We are unable to get a lesson today as the tide is pretty strong and the winds are also pretty strong. So maybe another reason for us to come back and try the lessons next time.
I think one of the best things I like to do when we travel to a new country is just turn on the FM if we are renting a car, listen to the local songs. You really get to learn a lot of new words and new tunes. For our next stop, we've come to the natural pool, which is like an offbeat spot, a cove where waves crash, and when the sea is still, you could actually swim in the blue water.
That's a wrap of a time in Puerto Plata. Next, we are heading to the stunning Samana Peninsula, one of the lushest regions in the Dominican Republic. Don't miss what's coming next. Be sure to like this video. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we share awesome itineraries like these. Lastly, we just started a newsletter to bring travel tips to your inbox twice a month. Links are in the description. Until next time, keep exploring.